Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Do you need a midday pick-me-up? Lander Coffee Company serves delicious, fresh roasted coffee, tea, and other drinks. Come to think of it, why not start your day with their quick, healthy breakfasts, like one of their famous acai bowls, or maybe a breakfast burrito? Just need a quick snack? They got you. Stop by, fuel up, and enjoy at 1255 Main Street in Lander at the Lander Coffee Company.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes. You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Well, good evening, Tiger fans. Excuse me. Haven't had a froggy voice all day and then go on the air and bingo, have a froggy voice. It's Ernie Over and Alan Mullins here from Lander Valley High School. The first game for Lander tonight in the Lander Invitational Tournament, the Lander Classic here. And we have a couple of games that were just preceding us. The Douglas Bearcats beat the Lovell Bulldogs quite handily. And just now we had the Wheatland Bulldogs defeat the Burns Bronx quite handily. So one more game tonight. That's the Pine Bluffs Hornets. Almost forgot what they were doing. And the Lander Valley Tigers. Alan, welcome to the broadcast again.
Well, thanks, Ernie. It's great, really great to be here, and been looking forward to this all week. Nice to see the Tigers come out and see what they can do, pick up a little bit of that momentum they had in that East game.
Well, here comes the junior varsity team. They're playing over at Fort Wasky today, and they've just walked into the gym with Terry Hopkins. So the teams are returning. We've got a pretty short bench here tonight, don't we, Alan?
We do. I think we got an injury maybe and maybe a flu bug with one of the kids. So it's going to be a little light on the bench.
Yeah, a little light on the bench. So we've got the Pine Bluffs Hornets. They're warming up over to our left here at the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. And seeing a couple of players from last year's team showing up here to watch. Not a big crowd as of yet. Of course, it's a Friday night, and a lot of folks are thinking about the holidays and what they're going to do. But we'll get into this contest. The Pine Bluffs Hornets come into this game with a 1-win and 3-loss record. They lost to Wheatland 51-30. They lost 71-30 to Douglas. They defeated Newcastle 46-31, and then they lost to Mitchell, Nebraska 49-32. So the Lander Valley Tigers are scoring at a 39.3 per game clip, and the Pine Bluffs Hornets scoring at a 35.8 per game clip. So, looking at the scoreboard, the records, and the way each team is playing, this could be a very tight game tonight, Alan.
I think it will. And, they're both on their defensive side. I think Lander gave up on average about 60 points last weekend, and Pine Bluff's about 55 or something. So, yeah, on paper it looks a little evenly matched.
Yeah, it sure does. And, of course, Pine Bluffs is a team from Class 2A, and of course Lander is a team from Class 3A. A lot of Fremont County fans will know Pine Bluffs because they've played Wyoming Indian and Wind River almost every year, and usually in the state basketball championship. So not a unfamiliar team coming into the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse.
No, not at all. And in fact, I think Lander played Pine Bluffs about 4 years ago and lost over there in an overtime game with the team that Lander went to state with. So they'll have their hands full.
Yeah, the Hornets are a good team, and looking down their roster, we have 2 Fornstroms, 2 Lerwicks, 3 Lerwicks. So we've got, a lot of family members on this Pine Bluffs Hornets team. And, back in the day, they had even more. I remember there was a game that Wind River played with Pine Bluffs, and there were like 5 related kids on the floor, all with the same last name, and that was a lot of. I ended up calling first names in that one. Yeah. Okay, we are about 8 minutes, 59 seconds to go here before the start of this game, and we'll be right back right after this.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all Fremont County sports teams dismiss their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste services Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
We're out here at a branding today, and there's a lot of hazards going on, and a lot of times you don't have control of that type of an environment. The agricultural industry has a lot of hazards in it. We jump in a vehicle, we run down the road 5 miles, 10 miles, and most accidents happen within 10 miles of where you live. And so there's really no excuse not to wear your seatbelt. Even though it is a short distance, you need to wear your seatbelt in order to preserve your health and your family's well-being at the end of the day. The seatbelt is a decision you make individually, and you're in control of that. So there's not a lot of excuses for not wearing your seatbelt.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at Du Bois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins with you from the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse, and we're about 5.5 minutes away from the start of this game. The Lander Valley Tigers dressed in green and the Pine Bluffs Hornets dressed in white. And as we were talking here during those commercials, Lander actually played this Pine Bluffs team on the road here a number of years ago. and lost in overtime. So this by no means is going to be a pushover tonight, Alan.
No, not at all. Looks like they've got some kids making shots out here in warm-ups. It'll be a good test.
And with the Lander Junior Varsity team coming back on the floor, we now have a full complement of players over here to our right for the Lander Tigers, as we've got a dozen guys that have suited up for this game. We were wondering there for a while because they only had like 8 guys out there, and I was going to say, it looks like the bench is a little thin tonight.
Yeah, thank goodness we got the JVs back on the floor.
Yeah, that's right. Looking at some of the other tournament action earlier today, the Wind River Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs won their game in overtime against the Wright Panthers. And then in the boys' game, Wright came back and defeated Wyoming Indian quite handily, actually. So those were the games that were being played in Tongue River and in Bighorn today. We'll pass along other scores when they become available. And down in Riverton, not down in Riverton, down in Green River, we had a game, and the Riverton Lady Chiefs lost to the Lyman Lady Eagles 50-38 in their first game today. Riverton men are playing this evening. Well, we've got the teams out there. They're doing their warm-ups, and we're getting ready for the contest. Lander, as I mentioned, comes in scoring 39.3 points per game, and Pine Bluff's 35.8 points a game. So Lander has about a 4-point per game average. In the turnovers department, Pine Bluff's only 17, and we talked about this, Alan, after the last couple of games. Lander is averaging 27 turnovers, and you can't win games doing that.
No, you're not, and I would expect that's going to be a focus here tonight.
Yeah, Coach Mullins in our post-game show last week was saying these live action turnovers have got to stop. So, of course, we're playing some pretty tough teams with pretty tough defense too. But, you adjust how you're playing. You come down and learn. The first couple of games are always unknowns.
That's true. And, we're playing with some different lineups and kids on the floor that haven't been together for a while. So it'll take a little while. But I would expect we'll see a big improvement in that turnover area. And I think on the other side, I think he'd like to see some turnovers getting created and get some easy buckets on the other end.
Exactly. You want to create turnovers, not commit them. Well, the other day, Alan, remember we had all the Lander Valley High School students were in camouflage.
That's right.
And today they're all in Santa hats. So that's going to be kind of fun.
Looking good.
Yeah, looking good over there. We're about 2 minutes away from the start of this game, and we'll be right back with our starting lineups after this.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Your tax pros at 672 West Main Street in Lander, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
And back again, the starting lineups are being announced, and looking at the starting lineups for the Pine Bluffs Hornets. They're going to go with a sophomore, Karsten Freeberg, a junior, Justin Lerwick, a junior, Sean Schmid, and a senior, Wyatt Carter, and a, let's see, did I miss one there? We've got a sophomore, a junior, and a senior. For the Lander Valley Tigers, Parker Sixby is going to be starting, along with Finn McFadden. We have Keaton Iron Eyes, we have Bennett Washburn, and we have Brooklyn John, who are going to be starting. Interesting, you know, that we're playing this game in Lander, but Lander's going to be the visiting team on the scoreboard as we get going. They won't be the visiting team on our scoreboard, however. Okay, getting ready for the tip. Getting ready for the tip. Oh, there we go. Okay, shot is up, off, not good, and it's going to go to the Lander Tigers. Okay, trying to get all the computers ready to go here. Here is Washburn, gives it off to Finn McFadden. Turnaround jumper from the lane is not good. Rebounded by Washburn. The putback just misses, knocked out of bounds, and it'll go to the Pine Bluffs Hornets on the rebound. And the Tigers and the Pine Bluffs Hornets, no score yet. It looks like Lander's putting on some full court pressure, Alan.
Going to press the whole court yet. Looks like they're going to drop back in their zone here.
Here's Solis with the basketball, hands it off to Lerwick, Justin Lerwick. Back out on top to Lerwick, shot from three is up, not good. Brooklyn John high for the rebound for the Tigers. John comes down all the way on the right wing, stops at the free throw line, bounce pass out. There's Iron Eyes for three. Great shot.
That's a great
by
shot.
Iron Eyes, went off the glass, and Lander leads 3-0 on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Down court, here comes Justin Lerwick. Lerwick, bounce pass on top of the key to Freeberg. Freeberg has it now, moves it. In the middle, it goes to the tall guy, Wyatt Carter. Now back up to Freeberg. His shot for three. No. Rebounded by Brooklyn John. He gets his second rebound. Yeah, his second in a row. Here comes McFadden for the Tigers. Finn McFadden, the freshman. Bounce pass on top and a foul. And we're going to have a foul called right away, and that's going to go against Solis.
I like the energy Tigers are coming out with on both ends.
Exactly. Brooklyn John will take it out over by the Pine Bluffs bench. And here we go for the Tigers. Underneath, there's a shot that's blocked. Washburn, turnaround jumper is good. Washburn gets it, and the Tiger goes.
Another turnover.
And a turnover right away, too. So, that was a great putback that time by Bennett, and the Tigers go up 5-0. First turnover of the game for the Pine Bluffs Hornets. Tigers have it. McFadden, bounce pass in the corner to Brooklyn John. John moves it around to the left-hand side, stops on top of the arc, fakes, moves it outside to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes in the paint, puts it up, blocked. Nice block that time by Sean Schmid. And the ball will go to Pine Bluffs. 5:50 to go, first period. 5-0 Lander on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. On top of the key now is Justin Lerwick. Lerwick over to Solis. Solis back to Lerwick. In the center, there's Solis for two. First points of the game for Pine Bluffs, and it goes 5-2 on our scoreboard. There's Sixby from outside. No, just missed a three. Here's a 2-on-3 break all the way down the court was the Pine Bluffs Hornets Freeberg. Freeberg takes the shot from outside. No. Rebounded by Bennett Washburn. Great rebound by Washburn. Up to McFadden, who almost lost the ball. Pine Bluffs goes back in half-court defense. Now we go to Sixby. Sixby off the glass. He's fouled as he goes up. The second team foul. First team foul on Sean Schmid.
I think Parker's got that step. He can get to the free throw line with more of that aggressiveness right there.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, Schmid's got that real long arm, and he's blocked two shots now. Sixby's free throws in the air and rolls out, not good. 5-2 our score in the first period. Brooklyn John comes out of the game, and Peyton Bell comes in for the Tigers. Second free throw is up, and this one is good. And the Tigers now take a 4-point lead, 6-2 on our WRTA, no, on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Here we come down the court now. The Pine Bluffs Hornets, Schmid on the near side to Cody Lerwick. Two Lerwicks. Now back over to Freeberg. Whistle and a travel. Second turnover.
Good closeout there on that defense.
Well, you know, that's what a sticky defense will do for you. 4.5 minutes to go here, first period. Tigers break the press. Well, they hadn't yet. Now they break the press. Long pass down court. Iron Eyes on the right wing. Across to McFadden. Jumps high to save the ball. Nice save by the freshman. Moves to the right-hand side. Off to Washburn. Washburn holding the ball. Moves in the paint. Now stops. Bounce pass to McFadden. He does a 360. Ball's on the ground, and we have a held ball. And it's going to go to the Tigers. So Lander will get the ball on the alternating possession. Bell's going to take it out for Lander. 4:12 to go. First period. Lander 6-2. Bell, there's the bounce pass into Iron Eyes. Little short jumper is good.
There he goes again with that soft touch.
Two baskets, 5 points for Iron Eyes. And it goes 8-2. Tigers, full court press. Pine Bluffs better get it across the timeline. They barely do in time to beat the 10-second clock. Here's Lerwick with the basketball. He's on outside the arc on the left wing. Passes it over to Carter. Carter in the lane, lays it up. No, not good. Rebound on the floor, and it's going to go to the Tigers. Great job by Sixby that time, getting it off to McFadden. McFadden brings it down all the way. Sixby is open outside NBA, but he doesn't take the shot. Bounce pass into Washburn. He's got a little lane, but he doesn't shoot. Peyton Bell will, and Peyton Bell travels. Well, that's the first turnover tonight, Alan, for the Tigers.
Yeah. We'll take that. 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
Exactly. 8-2 is our score. 3:20 to go. Iron Eyes comes out of the game for the Lander Tigers, and Noah St. Clair comes in. Here comes Pine Bluffs all the way, coast to coast. Layup is not good. Rebounded by Peyton Bell. Bell brings it down across the timeline. Stops off to McFadden in the right corner. McFadden bounce pass to Washburn for two.
Great pass. Great anticipation right there.
Yeah, it was, and Bennett was right where he needed to be. 4 points, we've got now a 10-point, an 8-point lead, 10-2. Pine Bluffs with the basketball. Here's Lerwick. Lerwick outside the arc, underneath the basket. It goes to Travis Lerwick, and he hits one from inside the paint, and it's 10-4 now. Travis Lerwick with his first 2 points of the game. Tigers have it underneath the basket.
Good pass.
Bixby from the corner for three.
3 passes on that rotation there.
And it now goes 13-4 on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Here comes the Pine Bluffs Hornets now. With it is Schmid. Schmid in the corner. Lerwick for three. It's off, not good. Tigers rebound. Peyton Bell quickly off to Sixby. Down court, Washburn. 2-on-none. Underneath the basket, it goes out, and we have a foul called on the floor against Pine Bluffs. And it's going to go against Justin Lerwick. That is his first and the team's third personal foul. Now Brooklyn John, Iron Eyes, and coming into the game for the first time is Darian Herford. So the Tigers have 3 new players in. 2 minutes to go here in the first period of play. Peyton Bell gets it into Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes on the left wing, midway between the 2 lines, on top to Herford. Around the corner, John has it. John stops in the paint. He better get out of there.
Yep.
And he does. Throws it over to Herford. Herford all long over to Bell. Bell on the left wing. reverses direction in the corner to Iron Eyes. Minute 40 to go here, first period. Lander 13-4. There's a bounce pass, goes over to St. Clair, who travels with the ball. Second turnover by the Tigers, and he just wanted to start to the basket before he got the ball.
You know, you brought in a lot of new guys. They were a little confused there on their offensive set.
Here's Justin Lurwick, brings it in to Freeberg. Freeberg all the way down on top of the key, looks to his right-hand side, goes over to Cody Lurwick. On top of the key now, Sean Schmid. Schmid over to Lurwick, Cody Lurwick. Tries to drive the baseline, can't do it. Ball is loose, picked up there by Pine Bluffs. Lurwick has it, one of the Lurwick boys. Turnaround jumpers, way too long. Nice rebound by St. Clair. Noah St. Clair grabs the board. Here's Peyton Bell. Bell gives it across the timeline, down to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes dribbling on the right-hand wing, gives it off to Bell. Bell goes to the left side. Now off to Herford. Herford stops, drives to his left-hand side, under the basket. It's a turnover for the Tigers as the pass got away from them. Good idea, though, but it just didn't work. Sean Schmid on the far side. There's a shot up for three. No, not good. Lander rebounds. St. Clair gets it, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll be the Tigers' ball. Last touched by Sean Schmid.
Some good hustle there, and we got 3 new subs coming in.
So we've got 34 seconds to go. Peyton Bell comes out. And let's see, we've got St. Clair, Iron Eyes, Hereford, Brooklyn John, and Parker Sixby in the game. Sixby almost loses it underneath the Iron Eyes. Drives the baseline, stops. Gonna kick it back out. No, he doesn't. He's got the live shot, but he traveled. No, he's gonna be fouled. I thought that was a travel. Well, maybe there was a reason he traveled. Yeah. Foul on Freeberg. His first, and that is the 4th team foul. One more foul, and the Tigers will be shooting 2. At the line is Noah St. Clair for Lander. Hasn't scored in the game yet. Got it. So Tigers go up by 10 now, 14-4. St. Clair, a sophomore, will step to the line, bounces the ball 3 times. There's the shot. It's off the back of the iron, but Parker Sixby gets the rebound underneath the Iron Eyes. Turnaround jumper is good. Wow, what a move.
That's great hustle, and what a pass.
Yeah, that was a great pass. Iron Eyes now has a total of 7 points in the game. Down court, there's a shot that's an air ball pulled out by the Pine Bluffs Hornets, but the period ends. Lander has 16 points, and Pine Bluffs has 4. We'll be back right after this.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
.381 Subs and Salads is the newest addition to Fremont County. They offer salads, sandwiches, ice cream, and Lotus drinks. 381 Subs and Salads is located at 702 East Main Street in Riverton.
High Plains Power is a...
Back again at Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse in Lander. Lander Classic action. And Alan Mullins, pretty fast basketball here in the first period. A lot of energy out there.
There's a lot of energy, and when you're not turning the ball over every trip down, you know, good things will happen, and that's what we saw.
You know, that's what the problem was with the Tigers in the game against Cheyenne East, Cheyenne Central, and also Powell. They just had way too many turnovers. Pine Bluffs Hornets will have the ball out of bounds, and taking it out is Justin Lurwick, a junior. 16-4 our score. Lander with the lead. Lurwick, there's the inbounds pass. Goes to Freeberg. Freeberg goes coast to coast, stops, turns, shoots, and hits. Freeberg with his first 2 points of the game, and the Tigers go up now on the score of 16-6. 10-point game. Here's Finn McFadden on top. Off to Washburn. Washburn on top of the circle. Goes to the right. Back over to McFadden. McFadden tries to shot, and he's fouled underneath the basket as he went up.
That's great. Just be patient and cut to the basket. A lot of good things will happen typically.
Carter gets the first personal foul, so this will be the first foul here of the second period. Finn McFadden at the free throw line looking for his first points, and he's got them. 17-6 now. Finn McFadden, a freshman, going to the line. And the second one, just like the first one, it is good. So Lander leading now, 18-6 on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Lerwick brings it down off to Freeberg. Freeberg down the court it goes to Sean Schmid. Schmid moves, has the ball knocked away from him. It hit him on the foot, but he gets it right back and throws it away. Turnover. Tigers on the fast break. Here's Parker Sixby underneath the Washburn. Oh boy, was that a great series. Washburn now with 6 points in the game, and it goes 20-6. Well, that was a great turnover and a great response by the Tigers.
It was, and it was a great decision.
Here's another turnover by Pine Bluffs. McFadden picks it off the floor. 3-on-2. Sixby from the corner. Misses the three. Rebound goes to Pine Bluffs. Pulling it out of the air for the Hornets is Sean Schmid. Schmid slows it down now. Over to Justin Lerwick. Bounce pass in the middle. Whistle and a foul is going to be called on the Tigers, I believe. It's going to be Brooklyn John, his first. And that is the first team foul on the Lander Tigers this game. Coming into the contest now, Cade Fortstrom.
That was a good, you don't like to have fouls, but that was a hustle foul.
Yeah, it sure was. Trying to get the ball away. Here's the inbounds pass. Goes to Carter. Carter off to Lerwick. Lerwick turnaround jumper from 7 is not good. Rebound goes underneath. There's a score by Wyatt Carter. His first, and the Pine Bluffs Hornets call timeout, and we'll be right back.
What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Ernie over, Alan Mullins back with you. Tigers will have the ball out underneath their own basket. It's Keaton Iron Eyes with the basketball. Iron Eyes hands it off now to St. Clair. Noah St. Clair has his pocket pick. Shot is up, off, not good. Rebound is good. And that's Cade Fornstrom with that rebound. And the Tigers now leading 20-10 in a 10-point game. And we have a foul underneath Pine Bluffs. And it's going to go against Fornstrom, Cade Fornstrom. And going to the free throw line now, Parker Sixby. He has 4 points in the game, 1 for 2 from the line at this point. In and out, not good. He'll get one more. Fouled in the act of shooting. 6:01 to go, first half of play. Lander 20, Pine Bluffs 10. Here's the next shot. This one, no, not good. Rebounded by Iron Eyes. Turnaround jump shot is blocked. Whistle, and we've got a foul on Lander. Must be on McFadden, I think. Yeah, it's on McFadden, his first personal foul. Boy, that was really close to being a basket.
Oh, it was. It was.
I tell you that number 22 for the Pine Bluffs Hornets, Sean Schmid, got his hand right in there and blocked that shot. Good block. Okay, here comes Cade Fornstrom, still in the backcourt. Lerwick to Fornstrom, back to Lerwick. Lerwick finally gets it across the timeline, midway between the two lines. Double teamed, and they're going to call a foul on Lander for a reach-in. I think it's going to be on Iron Eyes, and it is.
Well, they were so close to just getting that trap with their hands straight up, and as soon as you start reaching or slapping, it's going to be a foul.
Sean Schmid coming out of the lineup. Coming back in is Karsten Freeberg. On the sideline, there's the inbounds pass to Travis Lerwick. Underneath the basket, can't drive the baseline. Comes back out on top to Freeberg. There's a long jumper. Boy, that was a pretty
little
pass.
runner. Yep.
Yeah, a little runner there. One-handed winner. That's his 4th point of the game. And now Lander looking to answer. There's Sixby under the basket to Washburn for 2.
I think they can get that basket all they want.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Bennett now has 8 points in the game. 5 minutes to go here, first half of play. On the far side for the Pine Bluffs Hornets, we have a foul going to be called. Carson Freeberg is going to draw that foul. And it's going to go against Washburn, his first. And that is the 4th team foul against the Tigers. So fouls kind of reversed in this second period. There's the inbounds pass. Comes over to Carter. Carter to Lerwick. Lerwick on the near side now to Fornstrom. Fornstrom on top of the arc. Back over to Lerwick. Lerwick to Fornstrom. He makes a move like he wanted to shoot, but he didn't. Bounce pass underneath now. Can't shoot from there. Here's Freeberg. Shots up off, not good. Rebound to the Tigers. And it's McFadden with the board. McFadden comes down quite quickly. Underneath the basket, St. Clair whistle and a travel called on St. Clair.
I think that's his second travel this quarter.
Yeah, it is.
Just getting a little excited.
Well, you know, he was kind of in good position, but it was 3 against 1.
Yeah.
.433 to go until halftime. Lander with a 10-point lead, 22-12. Pine Bluffs brings the ball down the court. There's Solis. Solis back over to Lerwick. Lerwick with the ball. Now to Solis. Solis to Lerwick to Solis. Solis on top of the arc on the left-hand wing. Looks for some help and gets it from Carter. Carter back on the near side now to Schmid. Shot from the corners, an air ball. And the ball is going to be to Pine Bluffs. I think they bounced it off Bennett's back that time.
I think they did. Just as he was going out, he got a little bounce off him.
Peyton Bell back into the Tiger lineup and giving McFadden a little bit of a blow. 4:02 to go till halftime, 22-12, Lander by 10. Pine Bluffs has it out underneath the Tiger basket. Lerwick has it, looking for someone to throw it to, all the way down court to Freeberg. Freeberg bounce pass in the middle. It goes to Schmid. Shots up and good. So that makes 14 points for Pine Bluffs. Tigers come back. Here's St. Clair with it now. Noah St. Clair dribbled between his legs in the corner. Peyton Bell brings it out on top. Washburn back over to St. Clair, running kind of a weave here. St. Clair traveled with the ball.
Oh, boy.
5 turnovers for the Tigers. And Brooklyn John coming back into the game for Lander. Yeah, Noah's talking to himself there.
Yeah. He's so close. If he would just jump stop, take that shot, he'd be all right.
Well, there, we got it back to the second quarter now. We're not in overtime. 3:25 to go. Lerwick with it in the lane. Pops it back outside to Schmid. Schmid now to Freeberg. Freeberg near side, Lerwick. Lerwick drives the baseline underneath all alone. Lays it up and in. Nice shot by Wyatt Carter for 2.
I think that's about a 6-0 run, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's now 22-16. Only a 6-point lead for the Tigers. 3 minutes to go here in the first half of play. Washburn has it on top of the arc. Hands it off to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes moves in, lays it up and in. That is a great move by Iron Eyes, and timeout called by the Tigers. And boy, that was a great move by Iron Eyes.
It is. We saw him do that last week. He's not afraid to get into the rim.
You know, I talked to him after the game last week, and I said, how do you find those holes in there? And of course, he just faked Pine Bluffs out that time, and that left him all alone under the basket.
And when he gets there, he does have that soft touch. A lot of times makes it.
Yeah, absolutely. 2:48 to go until halftime. It's 24-16. Lander back out on top by 8. They've had led by 10 twice or 3 times in this game. Pine Bluffs keep scratching back. The Hornets have got their stingers out. They want to get the ball back. Yeah.
They're having success, getting those offensive rebounds and putbacks. Lander's got to do a little better job of boxing out.
Okay, for the Hornets, it's going to be Freeburg taking the ball out of bounds underneath the Pine Bluffs basket. 2:48 to go, first period. Inbounds pass comes to Justin Lurwick. Lurwick brings it down into the forecourt on the right-hand wing. Lurwick dribbling the ball, looking for some help. Finds it on the far side by Solis. Solis back to Lurwick. In the middle it goes to Schmid. Schmid in the lane, puts a shot up. No, not good. Rebounded by Bennett Washburn for the Tigers. Long outlet pass down to Brooklyn John in the corner on the left-hand side. He makes a move. He falls down, gets it back out to Washburn. Great move. Here's Iron Eyes for 3. It bounces up, not good. Knocked out of bounds by the Tigers. Pine Bluffs will have it. Boy, that was a good recovery that time.
It was, yeah. That could have easily been a turnover. And I like Iron Eyes taking that shot. Nothing wrong with that 3.
Iron Eyes comes out of the game now. Finn McFadden comes back in, the freshman for the Tigers. Here's Freeburg looking to throw it in. He finally gets it in. Now he gets it back to bring it down the court. Freeburg across the timeline. Drives it all the way down. In the corner it goes. There's a shot up by Carter for 3. Carter gets his basket, and it goes up. Now it is a 24-19, a 5-point lead by the Lander Tigers. Here's McFadden on the right-hand wing. Bounce pass on top to Peyton Bell. Bell moves to his left-hand side, looks for something to happen, drives it all the way down to Sixby. Sixby on the right-hand wing, makes a shot, and it rolls off. Not good. Rebounded by Justin Lurwick for the Hornets. Hornets come down. Lurwick's going to take it all the way down. Turn around. He can't shoot. On top of the key now to Carter. Carter back over to Schmid. Schmid with the ball. There is Carter. Shot is in. Boy, that one bounced around for a while. That's his second 3 of the game. And it is now a 2-point game, 24-22. Shots up by the Tigers, not good. Justin Lurwick with the rebound for the Hornets. Hornets on a big run. Here we go, all alone under the basket. Lay it up and we're tied. Freeburg gets it, and we are now tied. Pine Bluffs has come back all the way from a 10-point deficit. We'll be back with more after this.
Wyoglass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. Wyoglass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. Wyoglass is Lander.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins back at the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse, and the Pine Bluffs Hornets have come from 10 points down, and they've outscored the Tigers 8-2 here in this big run that they have. 50 seconds to go here until halftime. Peyton Bell will take it out for the Tigers. Freeburg on the defense. Comes to McFadden, who brings it into the forecourt. Outside to Washburn on top. Over to Bell. Left side outside. Now over to McFadden. McFadden drives the lane, scores! Finn McFadden.
Yep. Good screen, good shot.
Well, that's what it takes. You just have to be patient and take the good shots.
Yep.
And Pine Bluffs now takes a timeout, and we'll be back right after this. 30 seconds to go.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you.
Back again, Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse, the Lander Classic. Lander leading Pine Bluffs 26-24. 30 seconds to go here. And Alan, this has been a pretty fast-paced game.
It has been. Right these last, I'm going to say 4 minutes, both teams are executing pretty high level and getting up and down the floor, and that clock's running.
Yeah, it sure is. Landers taken some shots they probably shouldn't have. But,
Exactly.
this is early in the season, and they're staying just a little bit ahead of Pine Bluffs at this time. Justin Lerwick, a junior, will take it out for the Hornets. Hornets inbounds to Schmid, near side to Freeberg. Freeberg stops, back over to Schmid. Schmid looks for someone to throw it to. Now he dribbles the ball back on the near side. Lerwick looked like he wanted to do a three, but didn't. Schmid has it on the outside. There's a bounce pass over to Lerwick. Lerwick in the lane. He's tied up there. There should be a held ball. There is, and it'll stay with Pine Bluffs. 8 seconds to go.
Good defense there, Lander.
Yeah, it was great defense by McFadden and Bell. Taking the ball out is Justin Lerwick. Lerwick, 8 seconds to go, looking for someone to throw it to, and he gets it in to Freeberg. Freeberg drives the lane, put the shot up, not good, but the follow is good, and that's the second basket by Travis Lerwick. And here at halftime, it is tied. The score, Lander 26, Pine Bluffs 26. Back with our second half stats and review after this.
Overhead Door Company of Riverton and Lander is your premier dealer for quality windows and doors, featuring quality brands like Anderson, Colby, Larson Storm Doors, and more. Overhead Door Company is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
The Stock Dock is proud to serve all of Fremont County and surrounding areas. They are dedicated to providing the highest level of veterinarian medicine along with friendly and compassionate service. They service all pets of shapes and sizes between dogs and cows and cats and horses. They treat your animal like it's their own. The Stock Dock.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Enjoy fresh-made pizza, pasta, calzones, and subs at Peretz, 519 West Main in Riverton. Open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. Closed on weekends. Call 857-7306 to order for pickup or delivery with DoorDash. Peretz.
Got this, Dad. We have the biggest and bestest selection in the area. And 172-point inspection.
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins back with you at Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse, and Pine Bluffs really caught fire. They've outscored Lander 22-10 in that second period to come from 10 behind and tie it up.
Yeah, 3-point shooting, second half or second chance points, and Lander kind of just taking some poor shots, making some poor decisions, and giving some quick baskets. So kind of the perfect storm for Pine Bluffs.
Yeah, it really was. And they're doing a really nice job, too. And, well, that's not what I want there. Where's our scoreboard at, Kirk? Looking at that. There we go. It'll be the third period coming up. So 6:42 to go. Looking at the scoring, first of all, for the Hornets. And Wyatt Carter, the big guy, the senior, has a total of 10 points, 2 trays, and 2 field goals for 10 points. 6 points by Karsten Freeberg, all from the field. And then we have 2 points by Cade Fordstrom, 2 points by Solis, 2 points by Sean Schmid, and 4 points by Travis Lerwick. And I tell you, Lerwick came in off the bench and hit 2 right away.
Yeah.
And that really sparked Pine Bluffs. For the Lander Valley Tigers, Keaton Iron Eyes leading scorer here at halftime with 9 points. He has 1 tray and 3 field goals. 8 points, all on field goals. Bennett Washburn, 4 points in the game each by Parker Sixby with a tray and 1 for 4 at the line. That needs to improve a little bit.
Yes, it does.
And Finn McFadden has 2 for 2 from the line and 1 field goal for 4 points. 1 point in the game by Noah St. Clair. Turnovers, Lander has 5 and Pine Bluffs has 4. So this game is just about as close as we thought it might be.
It is, yeah. You know, the turnovers, not as much, but untimely. You know, when that momentum was going, any turnover is just kind of added to that momentum. But yeah, Pine Bluffs have 6 players scoring, and Lander's only got 5. We got to kind of get back to finding out who can score for us. I think Keaton Iron Eyes can lead the way, and I think. Parker's just got to get hot. You know, he's got to hit some threes here.
Yeah, and of course, the Tigers are playing tonight without Talon Whalen.
Yeah, who was our player of the game last game. So missing some points and missing some defense there.
Yeah, 4:36 to go here in the halftime. And we're also talking, Alan, about it looks like Bennett Washburn can control the paint in there if they can get him the ball.
I think so. I wouldn't be surprised. They'll come out and really try hard to get him the ball on some of those little screens and some motion. Because every time he's got it, he's been able to pretty much put up an uncontested shot.
We'll be back with more of our halftime show right after this.
My dad. Ask for my Uncle Joey. He's the best. Pay up. Midway when you expect the best.
Good job, Kate. Yeah.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Quality in Thermopolis offers great rates, a convenient location, standard room and family rooms with bunk beds. Choice Hotel members earn points while you stay. Quality Inn is proud to support Fremont and Hot Springs County student athletes.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
For more than 60 years, RTO Point S has been installing quality tires and offering expert vehicle service in Fremont County. With 2 locations on South Federal and West Main in Riverton, RTO Point S is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins back with you here in Lander today. This is the last game of the first day of the Lander Classic. Tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, it will be Lovell against Pine Bluffs. At 10:30, Lander Valley against Douglas. That's always a tough game. At noon, Burns versus Pine Bluffs. At 1:30, Lovell versus Wheatland. At 3 o'clock, it'll be Burns versus Douglas. And at 4:30, it's Lander versus Wheatland. And in this one right now, we're at halftime. 2 minutes to go until halftime. Lander 26 and Pine Bluffs 26. And Pine Bluffs had that big spurt there in the second period Wyatt Carter got really hot. He got 10 points all in that second period, and Karsten Freeberg got 6 points. They had 16 points between them, and that's what led the comeback for Pine Bluff. So I'm sure Stu noticed that, and we'll have a defensive adjustment here for the third period.
That's a key point because pretty much all those shots, he didn't have much contesting. You know, it was wide open threes, wide open layups. So I would expect, you maybe even see a change to a man-to-man here too.
Yeah. Well, you know, you got to get sticky on defense, and of course that's what halftime is for. I was just looking down at Darian Herford's hairstyle there. That's a pretty unique haircut he's got, isn't it, Alan?
Yeah.
He's got a little design on top of his head. Looks pretty cool, too.
It does look cool.
Yeah, that's neat. So Darian Herford got some action here in the third period of play, and the two teams are coming out. For the Tigers, we're going to have Finn McFadden, Brooklyn John, Bennett Washburn, Keaton Iron Eyes, and Parker Sixby out on the floor for the Tigers as we start the second half of play. And for the Pine Bluffs Hornets, we're going to have Justin Lerwick is out there, Wyatt Carter is out there, Sean Schmid, we have Karsten Freeberg, and let's see, who did I miss? Oh, 13. Solis is out there. Lander will get the ball to start the third period of play. It's McFadden to Sixby. Sixby on the right side outside. Back to McFadden in the middle to Washburn. He doesn't shoot. Gives it back far side McFadden for two. No, not good. Kind of a wild shot there. Missed the hoop altogether. Down court, Sixby knocks it away. But it's pulled down. Long one by Lerwick as an air ball. And it is recovered. And back in, the Tigers fighting for the ball. And it's going to be... let's see, not McFadden, but Freeberg coming away with it. Underneath the basket to Lerwick. Lerwick just outside the paint has the ball knocked away. Picked up by Schmid. His shot is in and out, not good. Tigers get the rebound. Parker Sixby. Long pass down court to Brooklyn John on the left-hand wing. Just outside the arc. Now to Sixby on top. Over to McFadden. McFadden dribbles to his left side, reverses direction in the corner to Sixby, on top to Washburn. Washburn hands it off to McFadden. McFadden drives the baseline and blocked out there, looking for help, tosses it out to Brooklyn John for three. It's not good. Rebound underneath the basket goes to Schmid. Schmid brings it down for the Hornets, off to Freeberg. Freeberg near side to Solis. Solis back to Freeberg in the corner. Ball's knocked away, picked up by Solis. Underneath it goes to Carter. Looks, shoots, no good. Hit the side of the rim. Rebounded by Washburn. Outlet pass comes to McFadden. In the forecourt now, 6:16 to go. We're tied at 26. Third period action here in the Lander Classic. There's Iron Eyes with the ball. Over on the far side, McFadden from 5 feet. Hits the side of the backboard. Not good. Rebounded by the Hornets Schmid. Schmid brings it down into the forecourt. Gives it off to Freeberg on the right-hand wing. Back to Schmid. On the far side to Carter. Carter back to Schmid. It's to Solis. Underneath, there's a shot up and off. Not good. Rebounded by Washburn. That shot was by Karsten Freeberg. Tigers come down the court. McFadden has it on the right side outside. On top of the key to Keaton Iron Eyes. 5.5 minutes to go. Ball gets away from Iron Eyes and he picks it up into the backcourt. Now he gets it again and it's stolen away. Turnover. Freeberg all alone lays it up and in. Sixth turnover.
Yeah. Lander can't get out of our own way there.
I think this is Pine Bluff's first lead in the game. Keaton Iron Eyes has his shot blocked. Nice block that time by Schmid. And Schmid brings it down the court to Carter. Carter to Freeberg. Oh, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Lander's ball. Turnover by Pine Bluffs. Peyton Bell coming into the lineup. Brooklyn John going out for the Tigers. Noah St. Clair comes into the game. And Keaton Iron Eyes goes out along with Brooklyn John. So the Tigers bring it down now. Here's Sixby with it. to Peyton Bell. Bell on the left wing. In the corner it goes. St. Clair underneath the basket to Washburn. Shots up, not good. Rebound is going to go to Lerwick for Pine Bluffs. Pine Bluffs brings the ball down on the left-hand wing. Off to Freeburg. Freeburg can't shoot. On top, Lerwick for three. No, not good. Rebounded by Noah St. Clair. Noah quickly gives it over to McFadden. 3-on-3. Underneath to Washburn. Washburn in the lane. Turns, shoots. It's too short. Rebounded by Peyton Bell. Good rebound. Sixby for three. Up, off, not good. Whistle, and we've got a foul coming up on whom? Is it going to be St. Clair?
I think so.
Yep. Yeah, they're going to say St. Clair was over the back. No, they're calling it against Cody Lerwick.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that fooled us both. So Lander will have the ball under the Pine Bluffs basket, trailing for the first time today. It's 28-26. There's the inbounds pass for the Tigers. St. Clair has it on top to Washburn. Bounce pass in the middle of the lane. Turnaround jumper by McFadden. No, not good. Rebounded by Lerwick. Justin Lerwick, quick down court to Freeburg. Shot for three is in and out, not good. Rebounded by Washburn for the Tigers. He had to climb the ladder for that one, Alan. Here's Peyton Bell across the timeline, near side. St. Clair has it. Washburn for two. Well, that's what we've been talking about.
Right there, right there.
10 points in the game now for Bennett Washburn, and we're tied up again at 28. Down court, Schmid has it. Cross court pass to Lerwick. Now over to Freeburg. Freeburg in the middle to Schmid. Schmid can't shoot. Back to Lerwick. In the paint. Throws it up. Not good. Washburn rebounds for Lander. And he gets it out of there to McFadden.
Good rebound there.
And a good rebound, too, to break the press. Long pass down court. St. Clair has it. In the paint. Reverse layup. And he's fouled. Nice move by St. Clair. And the personal foul goes against Schmid, his second. 28-28. Noah St. Clair at the free throw line. He's 1 for 2 in the game. 3:07 to go, third period. We're all not at 28. St. Clair shots up, and it's in. Lander now leads 29-28. Coming into the game now for Pine Bluffs. Oh, gee, I don't have him on the roster. Let's see, number 20.
Number 20.
Is Solis. There's another Solis out there. Second shot coming up for Noah, and this one off the back of the iron, not good. Going high for the rebound that time was Wyatt Carter. Gives it off to Freeburg. Freeburg double team, gets it away to Solis. In the middle it goes, shots up, not good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Noah St. Clair comes away with it. Lander leads by 1. Almost lost the handle on the ball. Picked up by Peyton Bell for the Tigers. Bell on the near side. Bounce pass underneath to Washburn, and he's fouled. Nice feed on that play, Alan.
Nice feed, yep. And good seal off by Bennett to get himself open.
Second personal foul is going to be called on Karsten Freeburg. Here's the inbounds pass to Washburn in the middle of the lane. Lays it up. No, not good. He hits the floor. Rebounded by Bell for 2. Peyton Bell. That was a really good rebound by Peyton Bell. Tigers on half-court defense now. Here comes Freeburg. Has the ball knocked away. Peyton Bell all alone. Lays it up. Oh, he misses it. He hit the bottom of the rim. Well, he's going to remember that for a while.
Yes.
There was another turnover there, the 6th by Pine Bluffs, and the ball is going to go to the Hornets out of bounds right in front of their bench. Okay, coming back into the lineup is Cade Fornstrom, a freshman. Coming out of the game is Freeburg. Okay, so we have Cade Fornstrom to take it out in front of the Pine Bluffs bench. Long inbounds pass to Lerwick. Lerwick bouncing the ball, goes to the right-hand side, stops. Off to Fornstrom. Fornstrom underneath to Wyatt, and he gets it. Wyatt Carter with his 12th point of the game, and it's a 1-point lead by the Lander Tigers. Sixby has it out on top of the key, moves to the left-hand wing to St. Clair. St. Clair muscles his way in, takes a shot from 7. It's in and out, not good. Rebounded by the Hornets, Schmid. Schmid comes down the court all the way to Fornstrom in the middle of the lane. In the corner, shot for 3, good! And that was Lerwick, Justin Lerwick. And now the Pine Bluffs Hornets have a lead of 2 points in the game. It's 33 to 31. There's a turnover by the Tigers, their 7th of the game. Lerwick drives the paint, puts up a short shot, in and out, not good. Rebounded by the Tigers, St. Clair. Off the bell. Now quickly down court to Sixby. Sixby does a 360 in the corner to St. Clair. St. Clair in the middle to Washburn. Ball's knocked away. Turnover by the Tigers. Their 8th. 52 seconds to go, third period. 33-31. Lander with the lead on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Here comes Cade Fornstrom, a freshman, in the corner. Almost threw it away to Lerwick. Lerwick brings it out, back over to Fornstrom on top of the key, back over to Lerwick, and he throws it away, and it's going to be Tigers' ball. Coming into the game now is Colton Beimer for the Hornets. Also coming back in is Solis. Jesus Solis is in. 31 and 4/10 seconds to go. Peyton Bell has it for the Tigers. Lander leading 33-31. Bell gives the marching orders to McFadden to go. Bell on the right wing, out wing, gives it to Sixby. Now on top to St. Clair. 16 seconds to go. To Washburn. Washburn underneath the basket. McFadden all alone. Underneath now to Bell. Bell over to Iron Eyes for 3. It's not good. It's an air ball. And Pine Bluffs will have it with 4 seconds to go. Well, that was a good idea, Alan. He just didn't have enough on it.
Yeah, good rotation. Everybody touched the ball. Just, not enough there on that three-pointer.
Bodie Moffett coming in to give Bennett Washburn a little bit of a rest. Solis staking it out. No, they changed. Now it's Lerwick to take it out. 4 seconds to go. Tigers show full court pressure. Here's Lerwick. Pass goes right back to him. He brings it down the court. Almost trapped, and there's the shot, no good, and that's the end of the third period of score. Third period, and it's Lander 33 and the Pine Bluffs Hornets 31. Only 5 points in that period by the Pine Bluffs Hornets. We'll be right back after this.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
If you're planning home improvement projects, look no further than Valley Lumber. They provide nothing but the best from lumber, power tools, hardware, paint, plumbing supplies. If you need it, they have it. Valley Lumber at 290 North 2nd Street in Lander.
Shoshone Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to...
Exactly. Okay, the Tigers and the Pine Bluffs Hornets. And right now, at the end of the third period of play, and no, we don't want that one. Here we go. We'll get rid of that one right there. Okay, Lander is leading. Oh, I gave the score to the wrong folks. It's Lander 33 and Pine Bluffs 31. As we go in.
Yep.
Lander's the visiting team on the scoreboard here. Pine Bluffs will have the ball to start the final 8 minutes of play. And it's Justin Lerwick with it. Lerwick on the corner on the right-hand side gives it to Cade Fordstrom. In the middle, the ball's knocked away. Turnover by Pine Bluffs. Peyton Bell brings it down into the forecourt. Stops. Backs up a few steps, goes down to the right side, hands it off to McFadden. Now to Iron Eyes outside the arc. Bounce pass in the middle to Washburn. Washburn tried to penetrate, can't. Sixby has it now in the corner. Iron Eyes on the right side. On top to Bell. Bell in the corner. Sixby for 3. Got it!
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, Parker Sixby with the points, and it's a 5-point lead now by the Tigers. 34 6. Well, they gave the score to the wrong team up on the scoreboard. It's 36 to 31. Lander with the lead. Here's Iron Eyes to Washburn. Thought he might have drawn a foul that time, but no whistle.
Yeah, that was a foul.
We've got a 36-31. They've got the score wrong on the scoreboard. Here's Schmid. Pass to Fornstrom. Across the key it goes to Freeberg. In the corner, Lerwick on the near side. Loses the basketball out of bounds. Turnover. Ball. Yeah, the score needs to be changed. It's 36 to 31 by the Tigers, and they've got the Tigers leading by 1, 35-34. I'm right, aren't I, Alan?
Well,
I don't know.
That's a good question because the way they've got that scoreboard, it's confusing.
I think people, they put the points up where Lander usually is, but it should have gone on the other side. Well, we'll let the officials figure that one out. There's a turnover by the Tigers on a bounce pass on the inside. Play I really don't like. Here comes Schmid down the corner off to Lerwick. Drives the lane. Can't shoot. Blocked out there by Washburn. He tries anyway, and he gets one. And it'll be an and one.
Basket is good for Justin Lerwick.
And the foul is on Bennett Washburn. No, that's a 5. That goes against Finn McFadden. Make the old-fashioned three-point play is Lerwick. And it's in and out. Not good. Rebounded by the Tigers. They now have it up to 37 to 34, Lander. So let's, I guess they've got the scoreboard adjusted. Whistle and a foul on Pine Bluff Schmid underneath the basket. No, it's going to be on Karsten Freeberg. That is his third personal first-team foul. Peyton Bell to take it out for the Tigers. Peyton better hurry. Long inbounds pass to Sixby. He gets it. Sixby in the paint. Stops. Gives it underneath Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes can't shoot. Fires it out to McFadden. McFadden on the left wing. On top to Sixby for 3. In and out. Not good. Washburn with the rebound for the Tigers. Turnaround shot's good. Bennett has really come on now. He has 12 points in the game, and it's 39. Come on here, scoreboard. There we go. 39-34. Did they put those points up?
I think that's right. I think Lander has 36, and they have 37.
Okay, well, here we go. There's Schmid with the ball. Off to Fornstrom. Fornstrom to Lerwick. Back to Schmid. Schmid drives the lane, puts up a floater, and we have a foul on the floor. Is going against Parker Sixby. That is his first personal foul. The Tigers' third. So Pine Bluffs leading 37 to 36. We'll get this right,
there we
folks.
Go.
Sorry about that. Inbounds to Schmid. Gives it off to Lerwick, Justin Lerwick. Lerwick across the key, moves over to the right-hand wing, guarded by Bell. Looking for some help, gets it there by Freeberg. Freeberg on the near side, back to Lerwick. Lerwick to Freeberg on top of the key. Now moves to the left-hand wing. Ball's knocked away, picked up by Freeberg. Long cross-court pass to Lerwick. Under the basket it goes. Ball is taken away by Iron Eyes. 9th turnover by the Pine Bluffs Hornets.
That was good defense there. Forced that turnover.
It really was. 4:39 to go here in the game. A 1-point lead by Pine Bluffs. 37 to 36. Okay, here's Bell. Bell gives it off to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes does a 360. Shoots it short. Not good. Rebounded by Schmid for Pine Bluffs. And quickly they come down the floor to Lerwick. Whistle and a timeout called. It'll be a long timeout. We'll be right back after this.
Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com. And remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Do you need a midday pick-me-up? Lander Coffee Company serves delicious, fresh roasted coffee, tea, and other drinks. Come to think of it, why not start your day with their quick, healthy breakfasts, like one of their famous acai bowls, or maybe a breakfast burrito? Just need a quick snack? They got you. Stop by, fuel up, and enjoy at 1255 Main Street in Lander at the Lander Coffee Company.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes. You need an oil change, but you don't.
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins here with you at the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse, 37-36. Lander with the lead, the 1-point lead on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Pine Bluffs will have the ball. Here's Freeburg. Freeburg on the right-hand wing is fouled by Peyton Bell on the reach-in. For Bell, that'll be his first. That is the fourth team foul by Lander.
One more.
Yeah, and we'll be in 2 shots. Okay, here's the inbounds pass. Goes right back to Freeburg. Freeburg across the key to Solis. So there's 2 Solises out there on the floor. This one is Jesus Solis. He's got the ball now in the middle. It goes to Schmid. Schmid back out to Solis. Back over to Schmid, left side, outside. In the middle it goes. With the ball is Carter. He didn't play much that last period. Here's Lerwick. Shot is up, off, not good. Tip is up, good. Tip goes to Schmid, and the Pine Bluffs Hornets go up now 39-36 over Lander. 3:28 to go. Tigers with the ball. There's Iron Eyes at the free throw line. He is called for traveling. Well, he got a little bump that time that helped the travel, but he did travel.
Yeah, he did.
3:22 to go, 3-point lead by the Pine Bluffs Hornets. And coming out of the game is Iron Eyes. And let's see who came in to replace him. Washburn's back in the game. Brooklyn John picks up the foul.
Oh, boy.
That was a bad foul on Brooklyn John. And that is his second, but that's the team's 5th. So we'll go shoot free throws at the other end. There'll be 2 free throws now. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the game. Pine Bluffs with a 3-point lead, 39-36. Jesus Solis at the line. Shot is in the air. Good. Bounced around a couple of times, then fell right through. There we go. Set to come in is Cody Lerwick. Okay, here's the second free throw now by Solis, and it's good. So it's now a 5-point lead, 41-36. Pine Bluffs with the lead over the Lander Valley Tigers. Coming out of the game now is Solis, and coming into the contest is Cody Lerwick. Here come the Tigers. Parker Sixby all the way down the court. Stops on top of the key. McFadden has it over to Bell. Bell dribbles it across the key. Now goes to the right-hand side. Hands it off to McFadden. McFadden tries to drive the baseline. Puts a shot up and it rolls just off. Rebounded by Sixby. Sixby in the lane is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And it's on Justin Lerwick picks up the personal foul. Only the second team foul for Pine Bluffs. So at the free throw line now is Parker Sixby. Parker is 1 for 4. 2 for 5.
Getting back on track.
Getting back on track. 4-point game, 41-37. Sixby now with 8 points in the game, now 9. And timeout called by the Tigers. 2:58 to go. Tigers trying to stay back in this game and claw back and take the lead. We'll be right back after this.
Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Wyoming Waste hopes that all...
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins back with you. Well, Alan, this one's coming down right to the end, isn't it?
It certainly is. We kind of thought at the beginning these guys would be matched up a little bit. On paper, they definitely were a matchup, but on the court, it's playing out that way.
Yeah, it sure is. Pine Bluffs averages 35.8 points a game, and Lander Tigers 39.3. So Lander's almost on their average, and Pine Bluffs is a little bit over their average. Pine Bluffs scored 46 in their victory against Newcastle earlier this year. And it's Justin Lerwick to take out the ball for the Hornets. Lander putting on full court pressure, and bringing the ball down is Freeberg. Freeberg has the ball double teamed, almost lost it on the far side. Schmid picks it up for the Hornets. 2:47 to go. Off to Lerwick. Bounce pass in the middle is taken away. Steal by Washburn. Off to Bell to Washburn in the corner. Sixby over to Brooklyn John. John back to Sixby for three, and it's not good. And Schmidt gets the rebound all alone. Lander didn't block out that time. 2.5 minutes to go. Here comes Lerwick down the field, and that is Justin Lerwick. He still has the ball, looking for help. Now a whistle and a timeout called by Pine Bluffs, and it's going to be a long one, so we'll be right back with more of this exciting game from Lander. 41-38, Pine Bluffs with a 3-point lead. 2 minutes, 12 seconds to go.
Their opponents like Wyoming Waste dismisses your trash. They offer services from roll-off cans, commercial, and residential garbage. Wyoming Waste Services, Fremont County, Hot Springs County, Washakie County. They are open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please call 307-856-5354 or stop down at the Riverton office, 730 South Broadway. Wyoming Waste wants to wish everyone in Fremont County good luck in their sports this year.
I saw him talking about
Ernie Over and Alan Maltby back with the Mullins. Alan Mullins. Well, I tell you what, we've got 2:12 to go. Tigers need some pretty stout defense, and they need to get a rebound if one's available.
Yeah, they do. This plenty of time, but yeah, this possession feels like it's one we've got to win.
Yep. Okay, let's go here. Oh, not that one again. There we go, getting the scoreboard back up for us. Oh, come on here. Let's get that scoreboard going. There we are. Okay, inbounds for the Pine Bluffs Hornets.
That's over and back.
That was, well, it was, but they didn't call it. Over and back. And there's a steal by Peyton Bell. Tigers get it right back. Bell lays it up and draws the foul. Great defense, as we just talked about, by Peyton Bell, as he stole the ball away on an obvious over and back. And it's Lerwick gets his third personal foul. That's the third foul. Peyton Bell to the free throw line. He hasn't been there yet today, Alan.
No, let's get the first one.
And it's off the iron, not good. Coming back in now for Pine Bluffs, number 10, Cade Formstrom, the freshman.
We need this.
Bell studies it, shoots it, and it's off. Not good. He missed both free throws. So that was too bad for the Tigers. They could have used those points. Here's Fornstrom across the timeline. Looks, and he travels. Yeah. So Lander will get the turnover, the 11th, under 2 minutes to go now. 3-point lead by Pine Bluffs Hornets. Here's Sixby into McFadden. McFadden across the timeline on the right-hand wing. Goes all the way in the corner. Stops. Fires behind him to Sixby for three.
That's the one we needed.
And Lander takes the lead, 42-41. They've only put 2 points on the scoreboard for Lander, though. Well, let's see.
No, that's right. Yeah.
7.
We were 38.
That is right.
Yeah.
That's
So
right. That's right.
We're tied.
Okay. We need somebody that knows the score to run the scoreboard here, Alan.
Too many scoreboards.
Yeah, and here we go. Carter's shot's not good. He has 12 points in the game, none from the free throw line. He'll get one more. Minute and a half to go. 41-41 is our score. There's the shot. It's up,
Short.
and this one's not good. Rebounded by Parker Sixby. We have a 1-on-2 break. Sixby all the way down. Off to McFadden. Over to Bell. Bell for 3. No, not good. Rebound goes to Washburn, and he's fouled. That was a great rebound by Bennett Washburn.
He was scrapping for that one.
Yeah. Personal foul on Freeberg, and that's his 4th. And the 4th team foul.
Timeout.
And timeout called by Stu Mullins. We'll be back right after this.
We're out here at a branding today, and there's a lot of hazards going on, and a lot of times you don't have control of that type of an environment. The agricultural industry has a lot of hazards in it. We jump in a vehicle, we run down the road 5 miles, 10 miles, and most accidents happen within 10 miles of where you live. And so there's really no excuse not to wear your seatbelt. Even though it is a short distance, you need to wear your seatbelt in order to preserve your health and your family's well-being at the end of the day. The seatbelt is a decision you make individually, and you're in control of that. So there's not a lot of excuses for not wearing your seatbelt.
Back again at Bob Karen Memorial Fieldhouse. We're tied at 41. Minute 18 to go. Lander will have the ball under the Pine Bluffs basket. Here's Peyton Bell. Bell gets it into Sixby for 3. Got it! Sixby! And foul on the play by Schmid. That's his 3rd foul. And the Tigers will now go to the line. Oh, come on here. Having trouble with this scoreboard. Shots up and good. A 4-point play by Sixby. Here we go. Let's get this up here. 45-41. 1 minute to go in the game. Lander has got it now on a steal and a foul on Pine Bluffs. And that's going to go against Lerwick. That'll be his 4th. And that's the 5th foul.
And we're shooting.
And we're shooting 2. Peyton Bell, who just missed 2, will be at the line to shoot 2. 63 seconds to go. Lander by 4. Bell at the line. Got it. Boy, that's an important point for the Tigers. 5-point lead now by Lander. And we have 1:03 to go. Next shot up. He got them both.
All right.
Well, for some reason, the scoreboard here isn't working. I can't get it up to 47. There it goes.
There we go.
Okay, foul called on Peyton Bell. That's his 2nd. Going to the free throw line now for the Pine Bluffs Hornets is Cody Lerwick. He's shooting 2. He hasn't scored in the game. These are his first free throws. 57 seconds to go. Lerwick's shot is not good. He'll get one more. Got to hit the free throws.
Yep, down the stretch.
If you want to win the game. Pine Bluffs has now missed 4 in this quarter. Next shot is up. No good.
5.
Rebound goes to the Tigers. With it is McFadden. Off to Peyton Bell. Bell brings it down. 50 seconds to go to McFadden across the timeline. McFadden dribbling the ball on the left-hand wing. Off to Washburn. Washburn, ball high above his head, and he is fouled on the play, and that'll be on, let's see, 33. That's Carter. So
a second personal.
Yeah, second personal, 15 foul. Bennett Washburn to the line for the Tigers. He has 12 points. This is his first free throw, and it's not good.
Just need one.
That's right. 47-41. Now, see, the scoreboard keeper has gone back to putting the points up for Lander. I'm not going to worry about that. On the home scoreboard, they forget Lander's the visiting team. Next shot is up and off, not good. Rebound pulled out of the air by Carter. Carter brings it down court to Forsstrom. He loses the ball, but it's picked up by Lerwick. 30 seconds to go. Three-pointer is an air ball. Not good. The ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Lander's ball with 27 seconds to go.
There we go. Timeout, I think.
Yeah, I believe.
Oh, sub.
Solis is coming in. The other Solis for the Pine Bluffs Hornets. Lander will have the ball in the backcourt. 27 seconds to go. 6B to take it out for the Tigers. Into McFadden. McFadden in the backcourt. Brings it down into the forecourt on top of the key. Stops, just dribbling. Moves to the left-hand side. 20 seconds to go now. There's a bounce pass over to 6B, and he's fouled.
That's who you want to shoot.
And the personal is the 5th on Freeberg, and he'll foul out of the game with 16.1 seconds to go. So Parker 6B, he is 4 for 7 in the game. He's hit his last 3. 16 seconds to go. 6-point lead by Lander. 6B shot, good. 48-41. 6B's next shot coming up. Got it.
Got it.
Well, that could be the proverbial nail there, Alan. Let's keep it right here. Tell you, Parker 6B, he is the man of the hour for the Lander Valley Tigers.
Yes, he is.
Has 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points in the fourth quarter, 15 overall. I tell you, he's come through for the Tigers, and just like you were saying, at the end of the third period, Parker needs to get hot.
Yep. Well, I'm glad he listened to me.
Yeah, that's right. Well, someone put the Bunsen burner under his game, and boy, he's really come up big for the Tigers. 49-41, 8-point lead. Tigers have got this one in the bag, I think.
I think so.
I'm going to call it.
Unless these guys can do 2 4-point plays or something.
Yeah, no, we don't want that. So no fouls.
Yeah, don't foul.
No fouls.
Yeah.
Let them score, but just no fouls.
Well, I can see Coach is fired up.
Yeah.
And the kids are fired up. They're ready to go.
This will be Lander's first win of the year. They're 0-3 on the season after losing to Cheyenne East and Powell. And Cheyenne, did we play Central? No, we didn't. Who else did we lose to? It was Star Valley.
Oh,
that was
that's it.
Yeah, Star Valley. Okay, 49-41, 16 seconds to go. Schmidt is taking it out of bounds for the Hornets. Schmidt brings it in real close to Fornberg. Down in the corner, shot for 3. It's good off the glass, and a timeout called. That was Justin Lerwick, and that's the first points of the fourth quarter for the Pine Bluffs Hornets. 7 seconds to go. We'll keep it right here, 49-44, and Pine Bluffs not giving up in this one.
They're not. Yeah, that was very well timed, and yeah, who knows? They can get a steal here and do something.
There it goes. Having trouble with our scoreboard here. Hit the arrow and it doesn't want to move. Now that's the right score is Lander 49 and Pine Bluffs 44. The scorekeepers forgot that Lander was the visiting team.
Yeah, it went back and forth.
And they went back and forth on the scoreboard of putting it up where the scoreboard says Tigers and where Pine Bluffs is guest. And so it's now 49-44, 5-point lead by the Tigers, 7 seconds to go. You think Pine Bluffs is going to put some pressure on here in the backcourt, Ellen?
I think so. And I would think Lander's going to try to get the ball into Parker's hands and let him get fouled.
Yeah, absolutely. 7.7 seconds to go. Lander with the lead, 49-44. Sixby with a phenomenal fourth period. Just unbelievable.
Yeah, a long court pass would probably work too here.
Yeah, okay. Taking it out of bounds is Finn McFadden. Official talking to him.
About his shirt.
Oh, he's got to tuck his shirt in. Well, you got to have the uniform right. Okay, here's McFadden. He has the ball. Here's the inbounds. Better hurry. Bounce pass in to Bell, and he is, oh, they're going to call it a held ball. 6 seconds to go and a held ball.
Oh, my word.
That was a pretty solid hit on Bell.
Yeah.
But the official calls that a held ball. Here's Forsberg to take it in to Schmidt for two. Schmidt gets the basket.
You could just let the clock run out now.
Yeah. And that's what they do. And the Lander Tigers have won the game. Lander 49 and Pine Bluffs 46. And the Tigers, Alan, get their first win of the season. Oh, how sweet it is.
That's a nice little early Christmas present right there.
Yeah, it sure is. And the Tigers needed something like that. They're going to play the Douglas Bearcats tomorrow at, at 10:30 is it in the morning?
10:30, yep.
10:30. And we have... let's see, we have 4 points there. I'm just going to quickly do the scoreboard, or the scorebook. The game is over, and Lander has won. We'll be back after this timeout.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
That's our youngest one.
Okay, Ernie over, and Alan Mullins. I was good all game today until that point, Alan Mullins. I wanted to call you Alan Maltby, who is a good friend of mine who now lives up in Alaska, but yeah. All right, let's take a look at the scorebook and the final scores. Karsten Freeberg for the Pine Bluffs Hornets had 6 points, all in the second quarter and all on field goals. He fouled out of the game with 16.1 seconds to go. Also with 6 points in the game was Justin Lerwick. He hit 2 threes, one in the third, one in the fourth, 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Also with 6 points, Sean Schmid. He had all of his points on field goals. He had, well, actually, I missed one there. That's 2 for 6, 8. He had 8 points. I beg your pardon, Mr. Schmid. We'll correct that right then. Cody Lerwick, 0 for 2 from the free throw line. Wyatt Carter had 12 points to lead the Hornets. He had 2 trays. He had 3 field goals, 0 for 1 from the free throw line. And Travis Lerwick had 4 points, all in the first half on field goals. And the Lander Valley Tigers, they were led in scoring by Parker Sixby with 15 points. Bennett Washburn had 12, and then it goes down from there. 4 points by Finn McFadden, 2 points by Peyton Bell, 1 point each by Keaton Iron Eyes and Brooklyn John. So that is, let's see, we better do this too. The Wyoming Department of Transportation, the Whiteout Postgame Show. Click it or ticket every time you get in the car, every drive. You want that seatbelt on there for safety. Well, I think it's safe to say that the Tigers earned a hard-fought game against an opponent that's always tougher than nails in the Class 2A.
Boy, that's a good way to put it. They played, I thought, Pine Bluffs just hard the whole game. You know,
they did.
Tip to the finish, but I was happy to see how our team, how Lander came out and just fought hard, and even going into that fourth quarter and being behind, kind of tested their character a little bit, and it was good to see.
Lander led at the end of the first period 16-4, but then they were outscored 22-10, and we had a tie game at halftime. Lander ended up with 5 points in the third, as did the Hornets, and Lander came out and outscored them in the end of the game. Lander had 16 points in that third or final period, and the Hornets had 15. So the Tigers come out on top, get their first win of the season, and we're going to take a short break, and then we're going to come back with the Gatorade player of the game.
West Main Street in Lander, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Ernie Over and Alan Mullins back with you here at the final period. The final score, Lander 49 and Pine Bluffs 46. And right now it is time for our Gatorade player of the game on our post-game show, our Click It or Ticket post-game show. And Alan, you want to do the honors?
Sure, yeah. I think for this game, Parker Sixby is going to be our player of the game. And boy, the timing of his shots, his defense, just kind of taking control of the game, making those free throws down the stretch. Great game by Parker.
Yeah, he had a tremendous game. And the Lander Tigers win their first game of the year. And I'm putting up the final score here right now. LVHS 49 and Pine Bluffs BLUFFS. Okay. 49 to, what was it, 45?
Yeah, 49-46.
46, that's right.
Three-point game.
Yeah, three-point game. So Lander wins their first of the year. I've notified all of our other broadcasters who are doing games. We have Cody Beers up in Sheridan County with the Foothills Classic, and we have Kevin Shields down in Green River at the Flaming Gorge Classic. So tomorrow's schedule here in Lander, the Tigers will play again at 10:30 in the morning against the Douglas Bearcats. And we want to remind you that at 9 o'clock it'll be Lovell against Pine Bluffs, and then Lander against Douglas. And here comes the head coach of the Lander Valley Tigers, Stu Mullins. Yeah, and we can let you look at this one too. Okay, Coach Stu Mullins, congratulations. Tell you what, it was a great victory tonight. The first one of the year for the Tigers.
Yeah, we'll take it any way they come. It doesn't matter at this point with this team. You know, we are who we are, and you know, there were some spurts there where we really played well. What were we up 20-4, I think, at one point?
Right.
You know, and right now, you know, this team is just learning how to compete. You know, the wins will follow once we get to there, but we're in that stage right now where you just got to learn to compete, and, you know, they'll learn from this. But sure saw some glimpses, and we sure played a lot better than we did all last week.
Well, you came out of House of Fire. Holy cow, the team was really energized.
Well, and it was just solid stuff. I mean, it was attacking and drawing 2 guys and dishing off to the big man, and they were understanding our penetration reaction rules, and, you know, and then they started to hit a couple shots, which they missed some early on that were wide open, but you know, we started gambling a little bit too much on defense, and then offensively we just decided that, you know, we were going to go one-on-one, and we're just not good enough to do that. So
yeah, but it was the kind of game that you needed. The kids held some adversity. They led most of the game, then fell behind, and were able to come up big in that 4th period of play.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what was it? We were down 4 with 2 minutes to play, and we just kept telling them there's a ton of time, and against a team like that where they struggle to handle the ball a little bit, you know, we got a couple steals, and Peyton Bell, holy cow, way to come in and play as well as he did on the defensive end. And, you know, he gets offensive rebounds. He's the smallest kid in the state, you know, and he just competed. And, I mean, he was a big reason why we were able to pull that one off.
Yeah, Alan and I were talking about at the beginning of the period that it's time for Parker to start hitting some shots. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
11 points in the quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. And he can shoot it. I mean, we know that. And so, and we need him to. I mean, that's a big part of his role. And he did such a great job. You know, he isn't great getting to the basket. He's just not athletic enough. But, man, he can really shoot it. And that's what he did. I think he took 1, 2, and he took 8, 9 threes. And that's going to be his stat line. And he only had 1 turnover tonight, which was just huge. And we only had 5 turnovers in the second half.
Yep.
Our goal was to keep it under 20, and I think we did that and more.
Yeah, I sure did. Unofficially, I had you for 11 turnovers.
I mean, yeah,
that's
where
good.
We're at last week. You know, almost averaging 30 turnovers a game. You know, we'll take it. That was a big challenge this week.
Well, you know, and it comes with experience, though, doesn't it, Coach?
It does, yeah. And just how you just kind of figure out how kids kind of self-organize and you know, we weren't where we needed to be last week against, granted, some amazing teams, but you know, we know that we can put our best foot forward or a little better foot forward than we did, and we had a great practice this week, and kids really flew around and got after it, and I just had a good feeling that, you know, we may not win, but we're going to play better this weekend.
Yeah, and you sure did. Now, tomorrow you get the Douglas Bearcats.
Yeah.
That was a team that you defeated at the Douglas Classic last year, and that was one where you came from behind and then got them at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, Tellen Whalen hit a huge shot for us. And that was just a great game. I think, you know, it was their second game of the day, and, you know, but, you know, we did totally different team.
Right.
You know, but we're excited for the challenge. You know, they present a lot athletically, but then they just shoot the ball so well. And, you know, you saw that today against Lovell. I think the Wren kid had 6 threes, and 5 of them were in the first half. And I don't even know if he was the leading scorer. So, you know, the 3 kids that they have, Wren, their point guard, and then 21, you know, they're as good as any 3 kids that you'll see in the state, any division. And so it's a great challenge for us. But if we keep it in perspective and come out and have the confidence that we did today, then you never know.
Okay, it'll be a Saturday morning game. Folks, come on out and support the Tigers. Had a kind of sort of okay crowd today. Not a great one for a Friday night, but let's pack them in here tomorrow, folks.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, we got two tough teams. I mean, Wheatland is a lot better than they were last year, and you know, and that's a game that if we play well, we can compete. You know, and so we'll see what we're made of tomorrow.
Yeah, Douglas at 10:30, Wheatland at 4:30 here in the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse.
Yep. Well, thank you guys, and have a good night. Thanks.
Coach Stu Mullins, head coach of the Lander Valley Tigers. with us here on the post-game show, and we really appreciate Coach coming up today. And that's going to do it. Final thoughts, Alan?
Yeah, I think he Coach put it pretty well. I think we're seeing who this team is. They can play in spurts. They can get after it, and I think if they can just get a few more shots to fall, they can compete.
Yeah, they sure can.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, we're definitely seeing improvement.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
From the first game to now the fourth game, the Tigers are getting a little bit better. It'll be tough tomorrow. 2 tough games tomorrow, but that's why you play tough teams in the early part of the season.
And to go into Christmas break, really having a good assessment of where you're at. And
the Tigers faced some adversity today. They led most of the game, and Pine Bluffs came back and took the lead, and the Tigers held on. Their defense came through for them. They got some big rebounds, like Peyton Bell got that one big rebound, and Tigers come down and score and cinch the game.
Yeah. Everybody, it's fun to see when everybody is contributing and players that you normally don't see, make a big play here or there, and that's what we saw tonight.
Yeah, we sure did. Lander Valley comes out with the win, 49-46 over the Pine Bluffs Hornets, and tomorrow again, as we said, 10:30 here at the Fieldhouse in Lander versus Douglas, and then at 4:30 Lander versus Wheatland. And the other games, if you just want to come out and have some good, enjoyable basketball tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, it's Lovell versus Pine Bluffs. At noon, Burns versus Pine Bluffs. 1:30 Lovell versus Wheatland. 3 o'clock, Burns versus Douglas. And then at 4:30, it's Lander versus Wheatland. One other score that we had from the Flaming Gorge tournament today, Lyman defeated the Riverton Lady Wolverines by a count of 50-36, I believe the final score was.
Okay.
So that's it for tonight. We're going to send it back to the studio. Thanks very much, Leanne Sanderson, for your work back at the studio. We greatly appreciate it. And this is Ernie Over speaking on behalf of Alan Mullins, and we will join you again tomorrow morning about 10:15 on the air here. And that's it, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
The 381 Subs and Salads is the newest addition to Fremont County. They offer salads, sandwiches, ice cream, and Lotus drinks. 381 Subs and Salads is located at 702 East Main Street in Riverton.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America.